Well, I've been tripping over this prototype log splitter I made. Did the job because it proved the screw would work if it get enough power, so it made the proper thing, and I'm sure you've seen that. Might be a tad bit more interested. Anyway, I thought, what on earth can I do with this? 'Cause I don't like wasting stuff like everyone. So I thought, well, what about a lathe? I don't know. Anyway, I suddenly thought, well, maybe a wood lathe. You know, so we don't know if it'll work or not, but it's just something to do in it. We're a bit bored, so I've took the pulley off that was on the other one, because it needs to slow down, because it needs to go faster, of course. So I've got to, and I'll put it on the other side. So that'll go on there, and then the original one I had, I've still got to clean it up look, a little bit, but that'll go on there like that, and then I just got to mount the motor and probably spacer it a bit, put the belt on, and then all I'm going to do, I've seen 1 or 2 videos which are alright, and you just make a wooden mandrel to go on there. And so I haven't got much, but I've got this nice bit of mahogany, and it's only got a small one, of course, and as I say, just something to do. So if I glue those together and cut them in half, I can maybe get just 2 small bowls out of them, just small ones. And I've no, you know, as usual, with no chisels or anything, but I've got some old, well, really cheap wood chisels that I can use. You know, I've got that one, and I can probably grind it at an angle or grind it half round, you know, like that. And as I say, it's just for something to do, so it's just a few seconds just to show you the start of it, and we'll see how if it runs and what happens, you know, when we get the first bit done. Well, I'm just having the odd few minutes on this when I feel like it. It's not too bad in the afternoon up here because my room with the firing's downstairs, so in this cold weather you can stand half an hour up here. But I haven't done much. Anyway, I've got it running, and I had to put this long belt on because I've had to cross it. It wasn't just long enough, and it's got like teeth on it, and they're rubbing together and smelling a bit, so I loosened it, and it's fairly loose now, you see. Well, and I made, as I say, I'm only playing about. It's a right lash up, but it's just for something to do, really. Don't matter if it works or not. But I did that for a mandrel. I just got a bit of wood and drill a hole in it for the middle, because it doesn't have to be very good, as I say, and put 2 bolts in and put it on. It split a bit there, but it's alright. Anyway, I just tried it very briefly. It rattles about a lot, and the belt, it could do be a tad tighter maybe, but it goes round, and the thing is, I just put a chisel on it freehand. I just held it like that, just did it freehand just to try it, and it grabbed a bit and the belt come off, so it's got its own built-in safety feature. It's not a moment's job. I only held it on with 2 screws down the bottom. Anyway, it rattles about, but it goes round. That's the main thing. And so when I'll get my wooden blocks that I've shown you, glue them together and stick them on there like that. I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to get it fairly small, because I can't turn it round to do it, so I've got to do it all from one side, so it'll stick on, and then just turn it off. As I say, watch people doing this wood turning. You know, it'd be nice to have some proper tools and stuff, but I ain't got any, so as I say, I'm only messing about. It's only a lash up just because I've got it. So we'll see what happens. But it goes round, that's the main thing. And I'll just plug it in and you'll see. I'll switch it on and off there, it's easier. And so the thing is with wood lathe, they have to go fast. Only chipping bits off, isn't it? So then what I'm going to do for a rest, what I can do is get some blocks, some wooden blocks like that, and build them up, or even loads of those little bits of pine I've got over there, you know, just some short lengths, and screw them on here till it's up in the middle where it should be. I can move it close, and then if I do 2 lots, one bit will go across like that to do my bowl, so I've got a rest to do it. As I say, it's not steady and there's a little bit of play in that, but it's actually going to work, so we'll see. As I say, it don't matter in the slightest if it doesn't, does it? You know, so it's just something to do for 10 minutes occasionally. I was going to wait until I'd done one to show you it, but it might be a while before I'm motivated enough to do anything. And then to use it, I don't want to be quiet on the floor, and the bench is too high. But I made that box a long while ago, that same pine, when I had my boat. I made it to keep my stuff in, where if I clear that and stand it on that, it'll be high enough up, won't it? So anyway, that's what we're doing. We'll see what happens. You've got to have a laugh doing something, haven't you?